Hey, Pat.
Hey, Mackenzie.
Have you ever gone to camp?
No.
No.
I've never, as a kid growing up, I never did one of those type of things.
When was the last time you went camping?
I think I've only truly been, once, but that's, with an asterisk, because I stayed in a car, not a tent. So, yeah, I don't think I can really say I've been camping. How
Okay.
about you? Did you go to camp? Or did you go to, a summer camp?
Well, I went to Girl Scouts, so I was in bougie camping, but, we had camp. We had tents. We also had a community lodge thing that we all stayed in sometimes, too. It's just whatever we wanted. Depended. Was it raining that night? We're not going to stay in a tent. So, yeah, we did that a lot, and then finally went to Joshua Tree a little bit ago. So.
Yes, for those that don't know, very popular destination for SoCal people.
Camping.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
So, and that's as far as I understand, that is desert camping.
That's desert camping.
That's not woods camping.
I want to go woods camping again. That would be a lot of fun.
I know that those can be very different experiences. So,
but we should go camping. Camping stream.
Are we going camping?
We're going camping. Come on, let's go.
Bye.
Welcome to UA High.
You think you would have this memorized
turned
by
out
now.
some of the world's greatest
Soon.
heroes. I'm running toward my dream in these halls.
I want to hear your voice
learning to
of
overcome
his
obstacles and
voice.
save people with
Because
a
Pat likes to
smile
do
on my
voice
face.
acting.
I'll have to
That's
practice
how I'll
all
become
my
the greatest hero in the world.
MHA characters, see if I can emulate them. I like the Z face.
Class A's already training. You all need to catch up.
Who are these
Last
people?
semester, Class A was in the spotlight. Next semester, it's Class B's turn. From now on, you're shooting for the top. Don't let me down.
We're such disappointing students!
I get you want everyone to improve our quirks, but we have 20 unique powers in our class. What kind of training will help all of us get better?
Good question.
Can you be more specific?
When your muscle fibers are overused, they break and grow back tougher, thicker. Quirks are the same way. They improve the harder you push them. Stronger after every workout. In other words, there's only one thing to do. You'll have to break yourselves.
Kota.
Katsuki Bakugo! He's plunging his hands into boiling water to expand his sweat glands, then creating chain explosions to increase the scale of his banging attacks. Shoto Todoroki! Alternating between ice and fire, he's regulating the temperature of the water. His body gets accustomed to the cold, and he works on controlling his flames. Someday he might be able to use both at once. Tsuyu Asui. She's working out all the muscles in her body, including her tongue. Minoru Mineta. Increasing the strength of his scalp will keep his head from bleeding even when he keeps popping off balls.
Oof.
Toru Hagakure and Meizo Shoji. They're improving their quirks by having Shoji quickly create multiple dupla arms and hunt down Hagakure, who is working on her stealth.
Oh man, this is pretty intense.
Operative types will be raising your limits, maxing out your power. And the rest, you'll mostly focus on strengthening body parts related to your quirks. Now, normally, these changes happen gradually as you grow.
But we don't have time for that. Your class has a lot of work to do.
Once we team up with Class A, there will be 40 students here. That's a whole lot of quirks for our homeroom teachers to manage on their own.
Which is why we called them.
That's correct! 4 kittens and 1 litter! Your feline fantasies are here! Sing meow! Allow us to lend a helping paw!
We're champions serving up justice.
Yes.
With our tails.
Perfectly cute and cat-like heroes!
We're the wild pussycats. Full version. Damn it!
Full version.
Well, and my quirk is search. I can look at up to 100 people and know everything about them. Like
Damn.
their location and weakness. With my Earth Flow, I can create the ideal
Earth
training
Flow.
ground for every student. And my quirk is called Telepath. I can give advice to multiple people at once.
The name's Tiger, and I'm here to beat you guys to a pulp.
I have questions about him.
Liam Bonnie.
Damn
Hiya,
it!
Bonnie.
All you kids with strength quirks, time for Tiger's boot camp. Class A's already sweating, so catch up quick. Come on, show me what you got.
5% Detroit Smash!
If you don't push yourself, you won't shred your muscle fibers, and then you won't get stronger.
Right, sir.
I can't hear you.
Right, sir.
He's scary.
You want to be plus ultra, don't you? Then show me what that means.
Yes, sir.
That guy is way more intense than I expected.
I do not like this. It's so not cute.
They were engineered for the black market, from what I hear. You should be worried that they work, not that they look pretty.
I'm just saying they could be a little more stylish. Is that too much to ask?
Hi, darlings. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Get to work. Get
Yikes.
to work.
That makes 7 of us.
I don't care. Just let me loose. I'm too pumped up to stand by.
Shut your mouth, you crazy bastard. We wait. We're still expecting 3 more people to join our little party. The League
Damn.
of Villains made a mistake going after them with a bunch of random thugs in the USJ. Better to use a small group of elites. The first thing we have to do is take away their sense of peace and show them that their lives rest in our hands.
So it is a prank war?
Saran wrap everywhere.
Hey, remedial group. Keep at it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, but I need more beauty res.
Who knew yesterday's extra lessons?
Would go on until 2 in the morning.
Start back up in
Yikes.
7.
I told you it'd be tough. Remember, you're not just improving your quirks. You're also working to overcome the many weaknesses I saw in the finals. Think carefully about why you're more tired than the others before you start whining. You have much to improve here.
Right. Yes, sir.
Uraraka, Aoyama, the same goes for you. Your team didn't fail, but you were very close. I'd say you passed the proverbial finish line by only a hair.
That bad?
Hey, that reminds me, Mr. Aizawa, it's already the 3rd day of camp.
Weren't you listening? Stay focused.
I was just wondering if All Might, I mean, the other teachers from UA will be joining us?
Like I said before we came out here, to keep the camp a secret from the villains, hardly anyone knows where we are.
That's why you get to work out with us poor pussycats!
And think about it. We believe All Might is one of the League's targets, so we can't have him here. It's for your own safety. For better or for worse, that's what he gets for standing out so much.
Seems like it's mostly for worse these days. So that's it. All Might won't be here to help me.
Meow, 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 meow. More importantly, tonight's gonna be fun! We're pitting classes against each other in a test of courage. I know you've been training hard today, and later you'll get to play hard. How's that for a reward?
It just sounds like more training.
And training in the dark, no less.
Revelry in the dark.
How much can we do in one day?
At least we get to beat Class A, am I right?
Don't slack now! Make sure you keep on pushing yourself as you work! Yes, ma'am!
Remember where I came from.
Hey, you're not plus ultra yet.
Right!
Did you need All Might for a particular reason? You asked Mr. Aizawa about him.
Yeah, I did. Because of Kota.
Kota? Who's that?
Huh? The boy that's over there. He's Mandalay's cousin's... Hold on. Where did he go? Probably to his hideout. He really doesn't like being around everyone. Anyway, Kota doesn't like heroes. Actually, he hates the whole concept of superhumans, quirks and everything. I tried to talk to him, but I think I just made things worse. I was just wondering what All Might would have done to help him if he'd been here. I mean, what would you say to him, Todoroki?
It depends.
Of course, sorry I asked.
To have a complete stranger try to change your mindset sounds like a pretty irritating conversation. What matters are actions. You have to show him what you're trying to prove, right? If you're going to rely on words alone, then they'd better be incredibly powerful. What you say doesn't matter near as much as what you actually do.
So when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act too. Young man, you too can become a hero.
You're right. I went about this the wrong way.
How can I, a stranger, say anything to him? I don't know what your goal is when it comes to this, child, but it sounds to me like you shouldn't be sticking your nose in a delicate situation. You tend to cut to the heart of people's feelings. It can be annoying.
Right. Sorry about that. You guys, your hands aren't moving. We'll never make the best stew if you stop now.
Perfect. We filled our bellies and cleaned the dishes. It's time for a totally awesome test of courage.
We're gonna win.
Not so fast. It pains me to say it, but the remedial class will be having lessons with me tonight instead. Sorry.
Yikes.
Your training during the day didn't impress me, so I'll be using this time, too.
Oh, give me a break. I just want to prove my courage.
Okay, so Class B is going to start out as our scarers. When they're in place, Class A will leave in pairs every 3 minutes. There are tags with your names on them at the far end of the route. Your goal is to collect those. Now, those who are scarers aren't allowed to make physical contact. Use your quirks to terrify the others. Got it?
The winners are the creative students who make the most people piss their pants.
Did we need that visual? I see. They're encouraging us to stoke our imaginations as we compete with each other, all while showing us more uses for our quirks in the process. As expected of UA.
All right. Everyone draw to see who your partner will be.
If we're in teams of 2... Boy,
I wonder who he's gonna be partnered with.
5 in extra lessons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try this again. I must be missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm all alone.
We were randomly assigned. It's not that nobody chose you or anything.
Listen up, Dale. Trade with me.
Please switch me, partner. I should be with her.
Trade with me.
Revelry in the dark.
It's just funny.
Next team! That's you two kittens, Ribby and Miss Floater!
Nice going, Kota. You managed to scare everybody so far, you big creeper.
Yeah, you're the star of the night.
I can't get over how funny Bakugo and Todoroki were. I thought they were tough.
Smell that? I think there's something burning nearby.
Huh? Now that you mention it, it's kind of smoky out here. Maybe Bakugo and Todoroki got so scared that...
Donahue! Wait! Don't breathe in!
The smoke! It's poisonous!
What's this foul smell in the air?
You see that?
Black smoke.
Has something been set ablaze?
Maybe a fire on the mountain?
Now, it begins.
What's happening?
Take them down. Those who believe they deserve the title hero. We, the Vanguard Action Squad of the League of Villains, will tear them off their pedestals.
First, let's get rid of these feral cats.
What? No way! I thought they made sure no one could find us! So why the heck are there villains attacking this place? Pixie Box! This is bad. Where's Kota?
Dang it!
Thoughts?
Of course, I love all the fun and games parts of it. Like I said before, it's fun seeing who gets paired up in these exercises and how they complement each other or don't complement each other and what they gotta learn from that.
And it's like, switch me partners. And it's like, no, switch me partners. I want the girls. Yep.
Yeah, I thought for sure Deku and Ochako were gonna get partnered up because that's gonna start the camp romance stuff. But
Nope.
No, villains came in, and it's interesting to start to see some hints at their powers. So one of them with the major gas mask thing seems to have some sort of poison power. Zombie emo guy, until I know otherwise. I'm sure we've heard his name before because he was introduced
We have.
to...
Do you want me to tell you his name?
Sure.
Dabby.
Dabby?
Dobby.
Dobby. That's right, because of Harry Potter. Dobby.
Yeah.
Dabby. Yeah, because he was introduced when he met Shigaraki. but some sort of fire power. Like but he could transfer it through things, which was interesting, versus like shooting it out like Todoroki. And it looks like it's extremely hot because it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
Still not quite sure what.
I like that you know that the fire, the closer it is to white, the hotter it is. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I'm just saying.
What I'm still not quite sure what Toga's up to. I think she had knives before. She was really good with knives in an earlier scene, but I don't know if that's like just because she's good with knives or if that's something to do with her power. There are so many characters now. Until they said the number, I was like, holy crap, there really are 20 per class. So 40 students. That's not counting the teachers. That's not counting this soon-to-be 10-person villain action squad. That's not counting, like, my god, there are so many people. Which is great. I'm thrilled to learn about all of them, but it is a lot to... Very impressive on any and all of the... I don't know how big the writing squad is or not, but to maintain all of that. Is it really just him? Wow.
As far as I understand, yeah.
That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Something fun here, which I don't see very often represented in an anime in a way that's not highlighted as part of the story. We have 2 transgender characters that have been introduced to us in this episode. One of which being Tiger. Tiger has transitioned into presenting male, and I'm gonna go ahead and say the name. Perhaps not. I won't say the name because we have not been given their name yet.
Okay.
But the villain with longer hair and large lips, kind of like Sugar Man.
Okay.
Is transgender female. So, yeah, it's not something that you often get to see in anime if it's not part of the story itself. So,
like major plot point.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that it's a hero and a villain. So it's just anybody can be anything. So.
There will be like small, subtle little references you'll catch knowing that fact ahead of time. People that are respectful of saying it and people that are not, and things like that. So you'll just catch that on. It's not a major point of this entirety at all. But every once in a while you'll hear it and you'll be like, why did they say that? Oh. And then now you know. The more you know. So those are the facts I have for today.
Okay. Yeah, I'm nervous for Kota. Curious what Deku's gonna try to attempt here, because he's gonna show actions over words. But I don't know which way they're gonna go. If it is the like, cool, he's gonna pull it off and prove to Kota that some heroes quirks are good. Like it used correctly, quirks can help. Or if it is going to be that unfortunate story where it is just the tragic, like, even Deku couldn't pull it off and something bad happens to Kota again and he's just like, yeah, quirks suck, and even with quirks, none of y'all could save me. And I don't know, so I'm not sure which way they're going to go with that. I'm hoping...
Shakespearean also, because his title is named after him.
Although it did seem to hint that he might have super strength or something, because it looked like he had punched the side of the mountain. So I'm not sure if he's hiding the quirk or if he, I don't know, suppressing it, or if that was something else and I misread that. So
we'll just have to see next time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Let's touch it.